Senator Kelly Loeffler is in the fight for her political life down there in the state of Georgia. She has put all of her eggs into the Donald Trump basket. Donald Trump lost the state of Georgia, but she still thinks that's a winning strategy. She beat back claims of insider trading earlier this year when the FBI announced that they were not going to be taking a closer look at what she did, selling stocks immediately after leaving that meeting about the coronavirus earlier this year. I think it was back in January she did that. And then she purchased a bunch of stocks that just happened to be industries that would benefit from people working from home. The FBI saw that and said, well, I don't see anything wrong. But what about her husband, right? What about Jeff Sprecher, CEO of the New York Stock Exchange? He did the same thing. Where's his investigation? Well, according to new reports, that one might be just around the corner, folks. The Huffington Post, published an investigation this week where they detailed all of the dirty little secrets about Jeff Sprecher's stock sales. And it turns out it's far more sinister than we had previously known. What Mr. Sprecher did, according to this Huffington Post investigation, is while the CARES Act was being drafted in secret by Republicans in the Senate, where his wife worked, he started to sell off stocks, much like Loeffler herself, that would have obviously, not done well during a pandemic. And he purchased stocks and industries that, wouldn't you know it, they had special giveaways for them in the CARES Act, specifically the insurance industry and the energy industry. Because, those were industries people, weren't making as much profit. People weren't using their services quite as much during the pandemic, so they needed a bit of a bailout. And as luck would have it, Jeff Sprecher, whose wife was a Republican senator, and the Republican senators were the ones who were working on this, just happened to know that those were the two industries that he needed to invest in. Oh, what luck! Dude's guilty as hell. If you ask me, the dude is guilty as hell. There is no other way. There is no possible way that this guy has this good of luck, considering the fact that his wife was working on a bailout for these industries that he just happened to start buying into. No, This is a criminal action that needs to be investigated. I wouldn't even say by the FBI, because they've shown that they're not willing to go after Loeffler. So maybe local law enforcement, maybe the IRS needs to get involved. I don't know. But somebody that's competent needs to investigate this white-collar potential criminal for these actions. This is not coincidental. And yes, folks, this is textbook insider trading, using knowledge that is not available to the public to make stock transactions. That's insider trading. And to me, clear as day, looks like that's what he did. And of course, you would have to rope Loeffler herself into this, because if it turns out, yes, Sprecher did have insider information, who do you think gave it to him? I don't think Mitch McConnell made a phone call. I'm willing to bet it was his own wife. Anything else wouldn't make any sense. So this scandal not only has the potential to take down the CEO of the New York Stock Exchange, but could also severely hinder Loeffler's re-election chances in that runoff election that is just around the corner. This story needs to be sent to every single person who lives in the state of Georgia. They need to understand what they had previously sent to the Senate and what they can avoid sending back.